So it's the first day of the brand new month, September, 1st of September 2023. The time is around 20 minutes to 2 in the afternoon here in Queens, and the temperatures are in the upper 70s. We're around 73 degrees Fahrenheit. We're not going to go past 74 degrees, and we're just getting a cool breeze. I can hear it in my headphones. Unfortunately, it seems as though we're going to be going back up into the 90 degrees. We're going to be going back to 90 degrees Monday and Wednesday, 90 degrees. Tuesday, 89 degrees. Monday is a holiday here. It's the Labor Day holiday. Unfortunately, for people like me, I have to be working on that holiday. So this afternoon my trip is to the Rockefeller Center. I have always wanted to see the Rockefeller Center since when I was living back home in Guyana, and you will see them showing you the Christmas tree light up in front of Rockefeller Center. And sometimes the NBC station has a big studio there in Rockefeller Center, and they would have these different performers, people like, I could remember back in the day of Destiny's Child, even this Singer Seal, and also other pop groups. People would be there always waiting for those live performances at Rockefeller Center. I can remember those days. So this is my chance here to see Rockefeller Center this afternoon. But to get there, I have to get the Q10 bus, then go to 80 Road, Kew Gardens, those of you who would know, and then take the F train. I think it may be six or seven stops. One of my favorite vehicles, the Hummer, and I like the color of this Hummer. Easily one of my favorite vehicles. The only thing about this trip here is that you're going to take the train, okay, the subway train. They may have X amount of people, but definitely when we're coming back, it's going to be rush hour. Rush hour meaning people coming off from work and trying to get home. There's 117th Street here in Richmond Hill, 117 89th Avenue. And this reminds me of Queenstown, Georgetown, where I was born and bred. Very quiet, residential. Very much reminds me of Queenstown, Georgetown, where I was born and bred. They don't have much businesses about here. There's mostly two family houses or homes in this area, and almost every car has, I should say almost every house has a car that is parked. In some cases more than one cars. So I could remember telling some of my work colleagues that I don't think we'll be going back into the 90s, but I was totally wrong. It just shows you how this weather in New York could be crazy. Because we notice when sometimes you're walking after midnight in the night, the place has a bit of a chill, a kind of a cool chill. So one would have thought that the summer's coming to end quick, but those 290 degrees we're going to be having next week, well, I guess shows that summer is not over yet. What I do know is that fall is going to start on September, this September here, the 23rd. Fall, that means signifies the leaves falling from trees. That's what some people would term as fall, but it's actually autumn. But apparently they've stopped using the term, the modern day thinkers have stopped using the term autumn, so they're just calling it always as fall, meaning that the leaves are going to be start dropping off, leaves, that kind of stuff. That's when the leaves are going to be start dropping off, coming 23rd, anytime after 23rd, because remember now, we're going straight to December the 23rd for the winter. So autumn or fall starts 23rd of September, and winter is going to start on December 23rd. I was in a couple of stores, I remember in Manhattan last week, and those stores, they're having summer sales and so forth, because they want to see if they can get some of the stuff off before the place gets that's a Q10 limited bus that's going to the airport. I should say Left Force Boulevard train station. I have to go the opposite direction, and the opposite direction is this side, Key Foods. So now it's just waiting for the light to turn white for me to cross. Alright, good. I already said Q10 bus is coming, but I don't think we'll make it. I doubt it. I don't think we'll make it. It's coming too fast. So this is the Q10 stop here for Kew Gardens, but we're going to go to Key Foods. It's a bit more cooler. We're going to wait by Key Foods. So this is Left Force Boulevard. I'm walking. They're coming in. So I'm in Left Force Boulevard. Going to take the Q10 bus, which is scheduled to come another 5 to 6 minutes. This street reminds me a lot of Regent Street. There's a J train going there on the J line. That is going towards 111th Street. The J train. But its ultimate destination is Broad Street. That's the ultimate destination of the J train. We have a Mexican hardware store on this side, selling things like cement blocks and cement, and those are the hardware commodities. And there's also a business that specializes in roofing, house roofing. That is easily my favorite supermarket coming up here, Key Foods. That's where we do most of our shopping. It's Key Foods. A lot of people come here on a daily basis here to shop at Key Foods. This is the key food that is closest to Jamaica Avenue and Left Forest Boulevard. The Polar Springs water is selling very cheap now. 3 for $11. This is a Q10 bus that is going towards the airport. Yeah, this bus is heading towards the airport. And this is the Kaichor restaurant. On this side, a lot of Chinese would come here to patronize this restaurant. So this is the Q10 bus station that I will be waiting for the Q10 bus. If the limited comes, it's going to take us faster. So I'm going to cut this tape here for now until we get into Lower Manhattan, Rockefeller Avenue. So I'm in Manhattan, Lower Manhattan. I'm visiting the Rockefeller Center today. And right in front of me, the skating ring. And there are a series of flags here, but I'm not certain the reason for these flags. There you are, one more. And you can see this, a lot of tourists visiting this Rockefeller Center. It's very popular with tourists from around the world. And I'm at West 5th Street. The Rockefeller Center, of course, is created by the late billionaire John D. Rockefeller. I did some research on Google. Where I want to walk? Huh? They are West 50th Street. Come up. They walk in and then come up. No, I want film from this one side. I want film from this side, yeah. Yeah, we could do that. But if you want to go in, she want to go in there. Like when you want to go in, no. What are you doing? As you can see, a lot of tourists here. It seems that those not a working day here in Manhattan with the amount of people here. This is Swarovski. So I think I'm approaching. I'm approaching 5th Street. This is 5th Avenue still in 5th Avenue, approaching 5th Street. This looks like a church, Nicolo. Alright, name of the church. One thing you're going to find, because of the diversity of the people, you're going to hear languages from all over the world. That is Russian, Italian, French, Ukrainian, Spanish. You're going to hear it here from all over the world. And I figure this is some sort of church here. So I'm waiting for the light to change. And that's what I noticed. The buses here in Manhattan,
Well,
they have the M. In this case, M5 Limited. So I guess the M represents Manhattan. There's like how you have the Q10 buses that represent Q for Queens. And B15, B for Brooklyn. This seems to be a church. And it looks like a Roman Catholic church. Alright, good. Wish you adding something? Oh. Yeah, this is nice. Of course, it's a tourist bus. Let me see. And that's one thing about Manhattan, these skyscrapers.
I don't want to stand in line. Yeah, me neither.
You can have your eyes turning. What I've observed, there are a number of brand name stores. TOYA, there are a number of Longchamps, TOYA. It's the first time I'm here, so I'm totally clueless in terms of what we have to offer here. Totally clueless.
The farm is built in a way that you have to kind of a bit needy to be able to see everything. And stand up and the way the people was so They were like, y'all tripping.
Okay. Turn them on. Does she want to buy something?
I don't know.
See, this is why I said they want to film the same thing 2 times. That's why they're trying for a vibe. I'm not do that. All right. That's
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out,
Okay. So I'm outside the Rockefeller Center. This Rockefeller Center was created in 1930 to 1939. It consists of 19 commercial buildings over a 22 acres plot of land, according to Google. And of course, the man behind, the brains behind this is the late billionaire Joseph D. Rockefeller. This is the NBC studios in front of me here. You also have the observation deck. One of these days I'm going to be going to the observation deck. Starting from 43, 44, you can pay 1 hour to go on the observation deck, which is at the top of this building, which is an estimated 17 stories. And this is the NBC studios. Coming up in front of me, this is the famous Radio City Music Hall. And you ask yourself if some of these people are working, but when you check, a lot of the people are mostly and primarily tourists. This is Radio City Music Hall. This is West 50th Street here in Manhattan. Like I said, I'm totally unfamiliar with this area. This is the famous Radio City, where you can purchase tickets. So this is 6th Avenue. So leaving the Rockefeller area. This is where there's a bank around. I know this TD Bank. This might be some investment. This might be some investment business or something. This is TD Bank. This is a Canadian bank. This is TD Bank. Why don't we just build on the top here? Yeah, we stores though. Use America, not Minshi. Minshi's here up Minshi. Use America, Minshi stores. West 52nd Street. Here's what I want them to shed an eye, man. You're calling she Chipotle. Yeah. See, they got Chipotle selling, you know? You want to see they got Chipotle? See if you got Chipotle selling, you know? Yeah. Chipotle. And this one.
Which side you want to go right?
I go in with
Chipotle at the back, so you want me to go back, sir?
a just film coming on here. Let me look, go over the side and take this side. I'll go back the side.
How's that going?
How straight you are going?
No,
This side, yeah? So still in Manhattan. Not familiar with the locations. Experimenting. Just walking aimlessly. I'm not too familiar with the geographics of this Manhattan. And right about now, just about 20 minutes past 4. This seems to be a steakhouse here, Maestro's Steakhouse. Dining tables in position for tonight. It's Friday night. A lot of people are going to be out here doing their stuff.
what is UPS?
I see it somewhere on the internet, but I can't remember right now. UBS. Yeah, I see it on the internet somewhere, but I can't remember right now. I know, I think they call it don't purchase ticket from UBS when you have to go to the consort. Any color? UBS. You didn't have to purchase tickets. Then you have to go to the consort. Then they go and pick you up. Oh, Ticketmaster. Okay, okay. So we stay in 6th Avenue. So where are you here now?
Still at 6th Avenue. No, it's what's wrong? It's not 5th Avenue. 5th Avenue is all next door. What is the CPA? These are not that is not 5th Avenue. I just left 6th Avenue. It's still 6th Avenue.
Look, West 52nd, 6.5.
It's still at 6th Avenue.
Well, I know this Manhattan seems as though it can be confusion. That's for certain. This Manhattan can be confusion, especially if you're not familiar. And there you have Starbucks. I know they have Starbucks in Guyana, but some people say the coffee in Guyana does not have the same taste, and I understand that Trinidadians are running that Starbucks in Guyana. I don't think you'd expect those who have tasted Starbucks in America, it should taste the same in Guyana. That's highly unlikely. And this is Manhattan, what I would term the concrete jungle.
What? What is that?
Concrete jungle. Yeah. Go on, what you say? This is 7th Avenue, right? This is Manhattan's Times Square. Manhattan Times Square Hotel. Nicola, how far Times Square from here? How far Times Square from here, Nicola?
Anyway, going through.
Oh shit. Oh,
Running like the.
wow. Yeah, I see my Times Square Hotel. Yeah, that's why I asked you. I gotta see my.
Apparently, I was blind before. So it seems as though I'm not too far from Times Square. Seventh Avenue, West 54th. What's that? West 54th Street. Yeah, this is West 54th Street. 7th Avenue, for those who are familiar. Right now, Mr. Green is totally clueless. And what you can observe here, there's a lot of businesses. Come, man. Businesses waiting to get the dollars of the tourists. That's what I can see. Winter Garden. So it seems as though I'm at West 49th Street, and it seems as though I'm approaching the famous Times Square. I've been to Times Square probably about one time. That's a very long time ago.
Жовті лінії, бачиш?
One thing I can see, the pavements are very congested.
Oh, you making video, Pop? Not good. Let's go on the bus. Yo. Excuse me.
want to go for the bus. I also want to go for the bus.
Tickets for tonight.
Everything is about tourism. Catching the dollars of the tourists. So this is where Beyonce and TOYA and the others at one time they met right here in Times Square. Where Beyonce took the buggy and didn't want to pay the buggy driver. So I don't think I'll do much talking here because the sights and sounds of Times Square. I don't think I'll be doing much talking here. So, yeah. I go stay by there. Nah, the music doesn't make a run, the music. Bye.
Go into Rock'n'Roll costume playing our people.
So everything here is about money here in Times Square. Yeah. I know.
Amin guys, love para ko dito.
I said my nigga good, he good.
Sephora, Levi's. How far she gone? Yeah, go inside. Oh, transformer. So this is a famous Toya's neck ball drop. Just in front of me here. This is where the ball drops on New Year's Eve. Alright, best to get out of here now.